Hey y'all, what is up? What is up? It's your girl Lisa Blone, and I am back with another live video. Welcome to Blone Media. You guys smash that like button, share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe, y'all. Let's get right into this Clarissa mess. And like I said, this is the bootleg couple of the year because I'm starting to believe that this Clarissa Papoose thing is a motherfucking setup. All right, but let's get to it now. I was originally coming on here to let y'all know and to share with y'all the interview that Clarissa's cousin, the full interview that Clarissa's cousin did with Unwind with Tasha K. Okay, it was released yesterday. And she spilled a lot. She told us a lot about Clarissa's past, how she is as a person, how she treated her family, and a bunch of other stuff, y'all. But this morning, Maserati Bud dropped the bomb, y'all. Now, when it comes to Maserati Bud, right? And also, we're also going to talk a little bit about the cease and desist and her going on Angela Yee and talking about how she's going to sue 50 Cent. Girl. But this morning, y'all, over here on these social media streets, I took a walk right on over to Maserati Buzz page, and guess you what? A lot of things that has come out between Maserati Bud and Clarissa has taken place long time ago. And what I mean by that is last year and the year before. But wait, because he just dropped some tea, baby, where it shows that she has been in communications with this man as recent as what, last week, a week and a half ago, March 6th, 2026. Oh, yes, baby. The plot thickens. And I'm here to tell you, girl, you is for the streets. Number one, you may box, you may be Olympian, you may have 85 belts, but guess what? When it comes to these streets, that's what you for. That's what you're for. You are for the street, y'all. Let's get right into this, okay? And then I do have some clips of her going live yesterday where she talks on her family. She talks a little bit about Zeus and her deal. She talks Papoose. She talks about being broke and doing for her family. So we'll get into that too. But first, let's go ahead and get into what Maserati Bud just dropped on our motherfucking laps, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go to his IG. Now, I'm just going to show you guys some screenshots. And really, if a picture says 1,000 words, what must his video gonna say to us? Okay. Look at, first of all, y'all, look at, wait a minute, hold on. Let me take this down. Look at the screenshots I'm about to show y'all. Okay. This is just a glimpse into what we're about to get into. Now, mind you guys, I do have class this morning. I have 2 classes on Tuesday. So, girl, I'm trying to be a journalist. Okay. I'm trying to be legit. All right. So we got to mix a little school with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So thank you guys so much for tapping in with your girl. All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Y'all see it. Let me take this bar down. And let me go ahead and put my disclaimer up right quick. Hold on. Let me take this bar down so you can see the whole thing. Hold on, y'all. So you guys can kind of get it. Where is it, bro? Okay, here it is. Let me hide it. Y'all see it. When you FaceTime somebody, this is what it looks like. Okay? This is what it looks like. Even like when you hang up or you look up that person, this is what you're going to see. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Now, federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe on the copyright under 17 USC 107. And there you have it. All right, so you guys are looking at this screenshot right now. I will be in the chat, y'all. Check it out. You is for the streets, girl. And another question I got to ask you before we even get into is where's Papoose? Where is Papoose? You playing with us, right? We don't care that you this boxer. We don't give a damn. It's the real you. It's your character, your integrity, your morals. Character counts, all right? Character is what they say when you walk out of the room, okay? And they saying some nasty foul-ish about you, girl, when you walk out of the room. As soon as you hang up that FaceTime, they say that they exposing you and saying some ill shit, okay? And quit asking 50 Cent to jump in the booth. Quit asking that nigga to rap, okay? Just because that's how he came into the game, girl. It's called evolving. Do you know how much that man is worth? And we're going to get into that. It's called evolving, and he's not 30. You're 30. Let that man do what he's going to do. We know 50 Cent, and a lot of generations after my generation know 50 Cent for nothing more than what he's doing now. And that's being a fucking mogul, okay? And a pain in your ass. And that's okay. At least he's being himself, and he's been consistent. Shout out to 50 Cent. Now, let's get into this, guys. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let's go ahead. Let me give you another screenshot, one more, and then we'll get into the video because I'm about to pull up the IG right now. I don't know why I'm talking fast because I feel like I have to because, girl, I got to go to class at 9:30. Okay, hold on. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? You see her name right there? You see what that date says? 3/5/26. This is an incoming call. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. All right. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Let's see, y'all. Let me go ahead and go on over to these social media streets and see what Maserati Bud had to say. Why she keeps contacting Maserati Bud, I don't know. But girl, you spoil the streets. Let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on. Let me take this down. Let's go ahead, y'all. Take a listen.
$305. Y'all keep talking about 2024, 2025. Let's talk about 2026. 2026, we FaceTime each other. Okay, let's go in. I don't want to put her phone number on blast. Clarissa. Okay. 1 a.m. Right. Let's go to. How you get to the history? Call history. Call history. We talked that. She called me. Incoming call. Incoming. 3:05 p.m. I called her back. We talked for what? 5 minutes right there, right? Last week. Then I called her back. We talked for 32 seconds. Then I pocket dialed her at 1 a.m. I canceled the call. You see right there? Cancel. 1 a.m. in the morning. So that concludes that. Hold on. It's her, right? Ain't no cap. This is her. FaceTime. We FaceTime each other. By the way, Mr. Get Up in there dropping soon. Jazzy, we waiting on you. Come on now, let's go. These people waiting on Mr. Get Up in there. They waiting on Mr. Get Up in now.
One more time, y'all.
All the fly girls back it up like this.
Ladies, report to the dance floor right now.
All the aunties Ladies, back it up like this.
Ladies, come on, get up in there.
Y'all keep talking about 2024, 2025. Let's talk about 2026.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yes, babes. Uh-oh. More receipts are coming in. Okay? Girl, you got this Jezebel spirit, girl. You better slow it down. You better slow it down. And where is Papoose? Where is Papoose? Let's go.
2026, we FaceTime each other. Okay, let's go in here. I don't want to put her phone number on blast. Clarissa. Okay. 1 a.m. Right. Let's go to. Hey, get to the history. Call history. Call history. We talked that. She called me. Incoming call. Incoming. 3:05 p.m. I call her back. We talked for what? 5 minutes right there, right? Last week. Then I call her back. We talked for 32 seconds. Then I pocket dial her at 1 a.m. I canceled the call. You see right there, cancel. 1 a.m. in the morning. So that concludes that. Hold on. It's her, right? Ain't no cap. This is her. FaceTime. You FaceTime each other. By the way, Mr. Get Up in there dropping soon. Jazzy, we waiting on you. Come on now, let's go. These people waiting on Mr. Get Up in there. They waiting on Mr. Get Up in now.
Wait a minute. That was Papoose's actual birthday? What? Girl, you a low down dirty shame. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I don't give a damn if you was calling to tell him fuck him and his mama. Why is you FaceTiming this ninja? That's your ego. That's that narcissism in her. I'm telling y'all, nothing overrides when somebody is so self-centered and egocentric like that, and they are narcissistic. Nothing can override that. That urge to reach out and just be there and get that attention and get your point across, which a lot of us have in us, but we always don't act on it, right? We always want to meet somebody somewhere and let them, know what's on our mind. Something on your mind, let it off. That's kind of natural, but it's how you react. Some of us want to do it, but would you ever? You trying to marry this man and have his child, and you doing shit like this. Most people would think and take the most sensible route out, right? You would kind of it's called swallowing your pride. But when you have narcissistic tendencies and you are narcissistic, you cannot swallow your pride. You regurgitate, you throw up on motherfuckers. Okay? You just got to get it out. And this is what we're seeing. All right. Her cousin revealed a lot of things. She even spoke on Remy Ma and Papoose's marriage and how some of them paperwork ain't paperworking, and how Papoose and Remy Ma may very well be using Clarissa, because you have to understand, even if like Papoose said, he walked in and she was cheating on a woman inside the house, and then she was supposed to be with the other guy. I forgot what his name was. Even if they did cheat on each other, okay? Even if they did do that back and forth, they have a history that we all can relate to that, right? There's sometimes I've been with this nigga for 5-6 years. Yeah, you cheat on me, I cheat, we fell out. But then what happens? We get back together. We're like family. So maybe they're just not letting us in on the inside joke. And maybe Papoose and Remy Ma is taking this whole for her money. She may be paying for Remy Ma's. Remy Ma may be benefiting off of this too. Okay. And this is not my theory, but I'm just rolling with it because it could be true. And I don't want to take credit for that because most of the time it comes from my head. But that didn't come from me. I'm riding off the back of Clarissa's cousin. Okay. So I just want to give credit where credit is due, y'all. But getting back to this, okay. Papoose could very well, because, oh, let me read what he said. Okay. It gives a little context. Okay. Bud Real 100, which is Maserati Bud, says, every time I try to leave us alone, she talks about me in an interview. Clarissa, you just called me on 3/3/26. You just FaceTime me, crazy lady. We talked for 5 minutes, but I'm the stalker. What the fuck? Kick rocks. iPhones don't lie. Thank you so much, Mr. Get Up in there. And me representing the aunties, I will get up in there. Because I heard you say, aunties, get up in there. Now, I won't be twerking, but I'll get up in there. Hey. And he is trying to promote. Of course, he's going to jump on the back. Anybody that is trying to promote something, anybody that lives in 2026, you are going to try to take advantage of every situation that you have. Anytime you can get that free publicity and get your shit out there, you're going to do it. That don't mean he ain't telling the truth. Because afterwards, he always promotes himself. Duh. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. That doesn't mean that that's the reason why he's coming out with this. No. She's sitting up here trying to make him out to be a stalker, like she don't really know him, that she don't really fuck with him, and he has proven her wrong time and time and again, as recently as Papoose's birthday. And that's from somebody who in the chat said that. And I very well believe it. Okay? So y'all see it. Y'all can go look it up. It's right here on IG. Right there, baby, for the world to see. Yes, baby. Okay? Now explain that if you can. Hope. Explain this if you can. All right? I want to go over and show you guys this video of her talking about how she gonna sue. Girl, what are you talking about? You're not gonna sue nobody because your case is weak against 50 Cent. First of all, 50 Cent just sealed a $100 million deal with I forgot what. We're gonna get into that. He has his money is long Island long. You dumbass broad. You made an $8 million contract deal, and we don't even know that we don't even know if that shit real. Because Papoose is all up in it. How is he part of Win Records and he's your manager and you're basically signing to Papoose. Papoose gets a share of your money, not only as your manager, but he's part of this company. Now, I don't too much know what I'm talking about, y'all. Okay, this is all just for me looking at different videos and stuff like that. So don't be quoting me on that. But it's something that he has a high position in the Win Records, okay? And also her boxing deal is connected to the music deal. Now, most of y'all is like, duh, bitch, it's called Win Records. Girl, I did not know. This is why she's trying to get out there and be Remy Ma #2. This is why she out there trying to do everything, okay? Girl, don't be a jack of all trades. You're not Gemini, okay? You're not a Gemini. Stop trying to be the jack of all trades and the master of none, okay? Master something. You cannot rap, okay? And we do not like your singing sucks, okay? Whatever you do, girl, you can sing if you want to, because I really don't listen to R&B or singing. Mary J. Blige here and there, you know what I'm saying? Keisha Cole every now and then. Love me some Summer Walker. Love me some Brandy. I'm mostly old school, so I don't give a damn, girl. You can sing all day long. I don't really listen to any R&B or any singing, but bitch, don't you rap, okay? Generation X is the first generation. Don't rap, bitch. Okay, don't quit your day job. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't quit your day job. Now let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Hold on. I don't know how old this are. Baller alert. We're gonna get into 2 more IGs, and then I'll take you guys into Clarissa, some other stuff, okay? Now, let me make sure y'all can hear me because I do be running my mouth and y'all can't even hear it whole. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay, so it says right here, Clarissa Shields takes legal action against 50 Cent. She says she sent a cease and desist over cheating allegation. Girl, a cease and desist, it gives a person a chance to stop. This is 15 hours ago. So this is the most recent updated information besides what she said on Angela Yee. I don't know what Angela Yee's podcast is called or her show is called. I think it's called Lip Service, or it may be called something else. But she went recently and did an interview with Angela Yee. You guys can get all the information from over there after this live stream. After. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into this. Shields made it clear that she believes the situation crossed the line, especially given 50 Cent's massive platform and influence. The controversy first picked up traction earlier this year when 50 Cent publicly called out both Shields and Papoose, which led to an online back and forth and viral speculation. Shout out to Baller Alert. Since then, the situation has continued to escalate. Maserati has posted videos making its own claims, while Miami blogger known as Geisha305 also alleged that Shields previously threatened legal action over similar posts. Shields has pushed back on all allegations, maintaining that she has never had a romantic or sexual relationship with Maserati Bud. Now, Shields is shifting from the social media response to legal action. Her decision to pursue a defamation case signals that the dispute may soon move from online drama into the courtroom. Girl, that would be the biggest mistake. He gonna eat up that $8 million and you only got $3 million up front. You've only done one fight, Cole. And then you talking about, oh, I'll be fighting around July, August, September, October. Bitch, you better hop your ass back up in that ring so you can get that extra million. You better. Because you are going against a big dog, girl. You are going against a big, big dog. He's going to eat that little 8 million little phone. And it ain't really fully 8 million because you got to pay your manager. You got to pay your team. You got to pay the lawyers, girl. You going to be broke. You going to be back in Detroit, Michigan, looking crazy. Right along with your mama and daddy. That's not from me. Okay? Your cousin said your mama is broke. She got blackboards in her house, and your daddy is in a wheelchair, and that's unfortunate. And they both addicts. They both a bunch of junkies, allegedly. That's what your cousin said, girl. Okay, the one that raised you. And we're going to get into that. Now, let's go to the next slide, because I think there's another slide.
Jesus Christ, I'm trying.
All right, well, good, because I want to talk about this whole 50 Cent situation. All right, so we saw Pap did his Agent Provocateur song,
Stream
right?
it on all platforms.
Right. We seen that. But then we seen like one of his 50 Cent affiliates, Maserati Bud, having some things to say about you. Now, he did say that y'all didn't have an intimate relationship. But
so what are we talking about then?
Right. But it felt like he was acting like you guys. I don't know what happened.
Listen, I'm not here to give nobody a platform but myself. But I will say this. 50 Cent has been sent paperwork for even insinuating and saying that I slept with this guy, I was romantic with this guy, sexually involved with this guy. All that is a lie. But I just wish 50 would have gotten a booth. Like I thought he was a rapper. What is 50 Cent? Is he a rapper? Is he a producer? Is he a actor? What is he?
Well, defamation.
Jesus Christ, I'm trying.
All right. Well, good. Because I want to talk about this whole 50 Cent situation. All right. So we saw Pap did his Agent didn't be on the table if it was in a song. I will say that because you can say things in a song when you're coming at somebody.
It wasn't in a song he made.
No, but I'm saying he didn't make a song.
No,
so,
but I would rather him do that. But the whole reason is I didn't drag myself into this rap beef. It started New Year's when 50 made a post with me and Pap in it, right? Disrespectful, right? Okay, boom. I tried to steer away from that because I'm locked in for the fight. I don't care about what 50 Cent talking about or why he trolling because I've never done nothing to him.
But that's somebody that you also liked previous to this. You thought,
it's like now is, hey man, enjoy that paperwork that you just got hit with that cease and desist. And yes, I'm going to be suing you for defamation of character, for lying on my character and playing on my reputation. Don't ever put no body on me like that. Like, what is wrong with you? And you know, 50 lied about sleeping with Mia too back in 06. So this is not of the abnormal of him. This is what he does, but I'm not the person you
Didn't be on the table if it was in a song. I will say that, because you can
play with like that. I'm sorry, like I worked too hard for my reputation to play like that. And then it's like, bro, you could have, bro, call me ugly, okay? Say I'm strong, say whatever you want to say, but to lie and say that I slept with a guy and a lie and say that please, I wouldn't even, Jesus Christ.
Do you feel like you tried to overprove that it wasn't true?
I felt like what I showed was like, if this was supposed to be an intimate thing, where is the intimacy?
Right. He even said in the messages, we never had, I forgot exactly what he said, but he did say y'all were never intimate. But it felt like it was a situation where he was trying to talk to you. But
well, hold on.
Yeah.
Everybody try to talk to me. Period. What we talking about? I done turned down NFL, NBA, MLB, WWE. I turned down women. The hell? Play with like that. I'm sorry. Like I worked too hard for my reputation. Hey, the quote. Okay, but I just felt like he couldn't beat Pap at the rap thing, at the rap beat, so he had to just come for me. But I think that 50, like I said, man, I already sent.
Who walked you out for your last fight?
Boosie.
Okay, Boosie.
Hard as what? Hey, the quote. Okay, but
okay, so you guys heard what she had to say. Now, what I want to say is she keeps saying that they didn't have an actual relationship, okay? And maybe they did not. That doesn't mean you didn't have an intimate relationship with him, okay? It doesn't mean that you're not lying about how you know this person and what your relationship was, okay? And some people do oral and think that that's not an intimate relationship. You can have an intimate relationship and not physically, actually, literally do sexual intercourse, girl. Okay? And if that comes out with that bucket naked picture, we're going to question you. We're already questioning you. Now, this is what I have to say. She is suing for defamation. Number one, girl, do you know that you can counter sue? Do you know that 50 Cent can turn around and counter sue you? Cease and desist is to tap somebody on the shoulder and say, hey, you better stop talking about me. It's not even take back what you said or give me an apology. That's not what a cease and desist is. A cease and desist, and I act like I'm a lawyer, but I'm not. This is just from my brain, is to cease and desist, to stop what you're saying. You're not asking for an apology. You're not asking for a retraction. Okay? But do you know, out of all of that, he can turn around and do a countersuit? Because you know what you said about him? You keep calling him bumpy. You keep saying bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. You said out your own mouth that he had the herpes. Now, I cannot find that video, but I remember her saying that he had an STI. If I'm not mistaken, it was the herpes. You keep calling him bumpy, referring to him having an STI, girl. You've already buried yourself. Girl, call me. Girl. Call me, bitch. Call me. Okay? Because I got enough common sense for both of us. All right? I will sprinkle in a little wisdom and help your black ass out. Because you need help. I don't know what your team doing over there, but them motherfuckers asleep at the wheel. Okay? Win records. Wake the fuck up. Papoose. Wake the fuck up. Papoose has no talent and no power. I don't know why you keep trying to pipe this man up, girl. He's from my generation. I can tell you right now. He didn't have no power and no influence back then, bitch. And he ain't got nothing now. That man is damn near 15, 20 years your senior. What in the hell is a married man, 15 to 20? Y'all know how old he is. I know he older than your ass. I don't know if he's 45, 50. I don't fucking know. He got to be in and around my age. Okay? Why do you keep trying to hype this man up and put him on a pedestal? Girl, he was nothing before you. Back in the day when he was supposed to be all this in a bag of chips, he wasn't even that. He was holding Remy Ma's purse. And he was the ghostwriter. He was writing for her. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Remy Ma was the star. Papoose was just an addict. Like when you add a like girl, that outfit is tight. Oh, I love that. Girl, you is killing it. Grab that purse. Oh, yeah. You just put the finishing touches on it. Papoose was the motherfucking bag. The Gucci bag. Bitch, not the money. And you up here trying to revive his career. Bitch, stick to what the dicks and the balls that you used to. Don't go chasing waterfalls. We're tired. You up here, Papoose, he couldn't beat Papoose. Who is Papoose, bitch? You act like he dicking us all down. Girl, he ain't made not one of us squirt, come. He ain't licked no coochie over here. We're not convinced. We're not amused. We're not entertained by Papoose. He's old news, girl. And I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but girl, he didn't win against Papoose. Win what? All 50 Cent got to go do is pull up a song from the early 2000s and push motherfucking play. And Papoose is poof, be gone. Girl, Papoose is nothing. Just because you think he's something and you're putting him on a pedestal and you think he has all this talent, girl, you live in fantasy. I reject your deposit, okay? We shook Papoose punk ass. Now we out of the closet. The fuck? And Papoose, if you're not quiet, if you're going along to get along, if this is like a plot or a plan, because something popped into my head, like maybe Papoose knows that she FaceTimed Maserati Bud. Maybe they planned it to keep the hype going. You know what I'm saying? It could be. I don't know. Because why would she be so dumb as to FaceTime this nigga unless her narcissism and her ego is just that big that she can't think straight? That's all I'm saying. Papoose may very well be behind her calling Maserati Bud. Because I don't think, why are you so stupid, girl? You didn't think he was going to run? That nigga run tell that. You think Martin run tell that? No. This nigga Maserati, and you knew he was going to run tell that. So what are you and Papoose doing? Y'all bootleg. This is a bootleg ass couple. And I'm calling you out because you and Papoose may very well have been in on this call that you made to Maserati Bud. And if you are, Papoose, you's a sucker. I'm going to take you back a little bit. I'm not using no words past motherfucking 1999, nigga. You is a sucker. You is a mark. And you got a lot of bitch assness in you. Okay? This is not a good look. It wasn't a good idea. Okay? Keep up the bad work, bitch. Keep up the bad work, ho. And you know what? All I can tell y'all is handle your scandal. Because it's going to be a scandal. It's going to be a scandal. And this is going to backfire on y'all. Y'all are going against 50 Cent. And then somebody going to bring, you're for 50 Cent. He raped, he hit 2 women. I don't give a fuck. Don't bring that into this arena. Because you know what? I'm going to say, fuck all of them. Fuck 52. I don't know if you guys remember, but when Game and 50 Cent got into it, I don't know if it was like the late 90s or something like that, early 2000s, maybe even been before that. But there was a beef between 50 Cent and the Game. And back then, like when it was hip hop, you would go with wherever you were from. Now, 50 Cent may have been your favorite rapper over everybody, but if you was from the West Coast, you was gonna ride with motherfucking Game, okay? That's just the way it was, all right? It played out on the Grammys when Suge Knight called out Diddy. You remember? If you want a producer that's gonna be jiggling your way and dancing through all your videos and hopscotching through all your videos. You remember the West Coast, East Coast beef? That shit was real. That's how we lost 2 of our greats. We lost Tupac Shakur. None of y'all, we wouldn't be talking about none of y'all if Tupac was still alive. And we really wouldn't be talking about none of you bitch ass niggas if Christopher Wallace was here. If Biggie and Tupac was still alive, we wouldn't be talking about half you niggas. So shut the fuck up. I was there. Shut up. Shut it up. And both of those deaths are tied to Diddy. Do y'all get it? Do y'all get it? My generation is fucked up. And it's all coming out. And it's going to happen to every generation. Just wait. Every generation, you got about 10 more years before you're going to be called out. And all your greats and all your heroes are going to fall. Because they crooked. Ain't no good in them. And the people that either got out of those contracts and took their soul back or never sold their soul to the devil in the first place are thriving now. Look around you. If you see anybody from my generation that's still on top, it's because either they woke up and smelled the coffee and got out of that contract, or they never sold their soul in the first place. Those are the real niggas that's still doing shit. That's all I'm saying. Y'all better listen to Cat Williams. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Defamation and girl, we not even gonna get into that because I got to give my people what they came for, okay? Y'all can look that up if you want to, but and I'll look it up while we're looking at this video because I want to go ahead and bring up what her cousin had to say about her, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I got a little time. All right, let me bring up what her cousin had to say about her, y'all. This was an explosive interview. Tasha, girl, we're gonna play excerpts of your video, girl. Come on now. All right, so let's go. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm going to be in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Was there anything else I wanted to show y'all? Oh, I took it down already. I'll see y'all because I can always go back. But hold on, y'all, so I can bring this up. Let's go. I want to show you guys some excerpts of the video, y'all, but you guys can watch it in its entirety after this live. You understand? After. Don't you go nowhere. Shout out to Big Boy. He used to say that. Okay, let me see. Is this it? Okay, let's go, y'all. Hold on. Go on, Hallie. Go on, little Hallie. You in a movie? Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. I'm about to bring it up. Thank you guys for tapping into Blown A Media. I truly appreciate you. I humble myself to you. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members, all my VIPs. If you're new here, go on and subscribe. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
Our brother and sister.
Wait, you got to listen to it from the beginning. Hold on.
Be addressed as Shalita. You want to call you a nickname? What you want?
You can call me Shalita. You can call me Remy. Whichever one you want to call me.
Okay. All right. So listen, I'm excited for this interview because, you know, Geisha 305 put me on to you. I didn't even know you existed. You love
Geisha
305. Yes.
I love Geisha. I love her.
Yeah,
I love y'all the same, though, actually.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen. So just in case the whitos don't know, child, you are Clarissa Shields' cousin.
Correct. But you'll hear me call her my sister a lot because it's just been like that my whole life.
So y'all moms and sisters, mom, dad, brother,
No,
sister,
okay, so my biological father and her grandmother are brother and sister.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
So she's my one-off first cousin because her mother is my first cousin and she's her daughter.
Okay. So y'all both grew up in Flint, Michigan.
Correct. Well, I grew up in Otisville, but because my parents and my brothers and siblings owned a bunch of stuff in Flint, Michigan, I was always in Flint. I never went to a Flint public school. I never went to a public school. I always went to college preparatory schools. My parents had that money.
Oh, okay. So that's because when you hear about Flint, Michigan, and just anything with Detroit, they always talk about just how poor it is, and you don't ever hear the success stories. And so
every country and every city has its poor parts.
Correct.
I've been traveling the world since I was 13 years old. I was a United States ambassador handpicked by Bill Clinton himself. Okay. I went and met the Queen of England when I was 13, 14 years old. I traveled abroad my entire life.
Okay.
So when a person be like,
that's very different from the story that Clarissa Shields has shared.
Yeah, but she don't tell the part about how I gave up my full ride scholarship to stay behind and protect her, though. That's the whole thing. That's the gag.
What happened with that? Why did you give that up to stay behind to help her?
Because the year that I graduated was the year that I met Claressa, and that's when she told me she was being. So I called Pat Summit and told her, thank you for the opportunity, but I'm going to have to decline my scholarship.
Wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. Was it by a family member?
No, the person that her is not a family member, but it's someone very close to the family.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Now, that just, I don't wish that on no one. And so you like, how did it even get to the point where, because it sounds like, you going to, college preparatory schools and, traveling the world and stuff like that. Why wasn't Clarissa, I guess, why didn't she have those same opportunities as you?
You want the truth or you want to lie?
I want the truth. That's what we're here for.
Oh, no, I say that a lot. You don't hear me say that a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, girl, give it to me raw. What's up?
So the truth is because she grew up in poverty. Like, she literally grew up on the north side of Flint in poverty. Her mother cared more about just keeping a roof and food on the table and her own habits than she did Claressa or Brianna, because she cared more about Artist and Peanut, the boys, than she did Claressa and Brianna.
Damn. That's of no fault of her own, though, right? That's not Clarissa's fault. That's her.
No, but that was the reason why. So my father took me to go and introduce me to his side of the family because I didn't grow up around him.
Okay.
So when I was 17, that's when I met Clarissa, and she was already like 6 or 7 years old. And then she told me that she had been telling people what had happened to her and nobody did nothing. So I called up my cousin. And, stuff started shaking because it was going to be something bad happen to a whole lot of folks. And I wasn't going to give
a Damn. So
at that point, when she told me that, it was just like, yeah, I can't go to school and leave her here like this. No, I got to stay. So I declined my scholarship, and then I moved in her mama house on Austin.
Okay, to be a caretaker for her, like a parent.
I took care of all her. When it comes to Peanut, Brianna, and Claressa, I pretty much raised them. Artist was already a teenager. That's the older brother don't nobody ever hear about. Because she got an older brother, right?
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yeah, she's got an older brother. His name is Artist.
Okay.
But y'all never hear about him, huh? Ain't that something strange?
No, and they're close. I don't really hear anything about the family. The only thing I've heard, even remotely close to the family, was
Papoose?
her best friend. Yeah, Papoose. Her best friend.
Ain't no best friend. Listen. If she got a best friend, the only best friend she got, her name is Victoria. Everybody else that say that they her best friend, they is not her best friend. They are there for an opportunity. They are using her for an opportunity. And the moment that they can get their opportunity, they're no longer going to be around her because they have their opportunity.
Where did the beef start between you and Clarissa? What happened?
When she begged me to keep a baby and then she abandoned that baby.
Wait a minute. What? Whose baby?
So, okay, so I moved away from Michigan. None of my siblings, Brianna, Peanut, Ressa, nobody had nowhere to stay at. So I moved them all into my house. Well,
up for you guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that technical difficulty, you guys. Let's get back into this. Excuse me.
I don't really hear anything about the family. The only thing I've heard, even remotely close to the family, was her best friend. Yeah, Papoose. Her best friend.
No, ain't no best friend. Listen. If she got a best friend, the only best friend she got, her name is Victoria. Everybody else that say that they her best friend, they is not her best friend. They are there for an opportunity. They are using her for an opportunity. And the moment that they can get their opportunity, they're no longer going to be around her because
All right, you guys heard that. The humble beginnings of Clarissa, not to hold anything against her. A lot of us came up being poor and poverty, parents that weren't there, maybe addicted. There's nothing new there under the sun, but it's what she gets into. So I'm going to kind of skip around and give you guys excerpts of this video. If you guys want to watch this in its entirety, make your way on over to Unwind with Tasha K. But I just wanted to kind of bring you guys the highlights and tidbits on what she had to say. Okay, let's go.
It's very rare.
do your research on Win Records. Win Records was founded in 2022. In 2024, they said that Papoose was the executive producer of whatever the fake ass department. It only took off because of a married man and a fake ass deal with Win Records. Who's ever heard of a record label signing a boxer? And I'm gonna set that right there for everybody to marinate on.
It's very rare.
Do your research on Win Records. Win Records was founded in 2022. In 2024, they said that Papoose was the executive producer of whatever the fake ass department. Now all of a sudden everything is about Win Records. When the this all I'm hearing is Win Records, Don King. Don King, Win Records. And if you know anything about Don King and Mike Tyson, that should wrap that all up with a nice little bow for you. Don't look
Normally
off, sip your tea. Come on, let's have a drink. Cheers. Let's have a drink together.
I don't feel. So you're saying that Clarissa is not the GWOAT.
Debt is not the real problem. So how do you move forward? My team and I offer a fresh start strategy session. It's
I tell people that all the time. If you come poking at the devil with me long enough, eventually you'll wake up Lucifer. Don't lie on me, because I don't give a about taking this ship straight to hell with the truth.
So so Tony wasn't an official fiance. It was just a brand name. He was just
No, Tony was her fiance.
okay.
Oh Lord, he proposed to her twice in Miami on the yacht, because the recording wasn't recorded the first time, so they had to redo it for a second time because she wanted it to look good for the cameras. It's all about an image. She don't really give a about people. She give a about her image, and that's where me and her have the disconnect at. Because bitch, I didn't sacrifice, your siblings didn't sacrifice, and everybody else around you did not sacrifice for you to be flaunting around a married man and worried about your image. You're more relatable when you tell the truth about what the is going on in your life, because the next person that grew up like you know that they got a chance. You around here trying to make it seem like you wasn't never a dusty, dirty ass bitch. You were.
Now I'm gonna get blamed for this. And
the only reason why you know how to fight is because I taught you how to fight. You used to get ran home from Gundry Elementary.
You look like you got some hands. I wouldn't with you.
I got these bitches. I knock grown ass out. I got these bitches. You hear me?
I would love to see you on Baddies. You and Taseki one-on-one.
I can't wait. I'm calling. Listen, now that you done said it, Taseki, I'm calling you out, boo. You've been talking about you want to fight my little sister. Deal that then went down. It's just like, yeah. Now y'all got it. Y'all got it.
So where is Clarissa's parents now? I mean, like, where's her mom, her grandma?
Her mama is living on the north side of Flint, Michigan, with waterboarded floors, no doors, and I had to pay for concrete steps for her to even get into her house. Her daddy is in a wheelchair fighting for his health shit, and always at the barber shop on the north side of Flint, Michigan, asking people for money and some more shit. And both of them are addicts in their own way.
So she don't help them at all.
I ain't gonna say she don't help them, but it's not giving what it's supposed to give for some parents. And then for her to be going on the internet and making these movies talking about her daddy taught her how to fight. Girl, Bo was locked up your whole life, your entire childhood. So what the did he do? Send you Pictionaries and diagrams on how to box? No, bitch, I taught you how to fight.
All right, you guys, I gave you guys a little bit of tidbit into this interview, okay? I let you guys know about what she said about Win Records, about Papoose, about where her mama and daddy were. I wanted you guys to hear because I was telling y'all, but I wanted you to hear from the horse's mouth, okay? I appreciate you guys warning me and letting me know everything, but let's try to go by the YouTube rules, okay? Because that triggers things. When you guys keep putting that stuff in the comments, certain words will trigger. That's how YouTube works. That's how the algorithm works on any platform that you're on, okay? So I wanted to go ahead and put this up just to let you guys know that we do this, okay? We got to stick to the YouTube rules, okay? Please keep the chat YouTube friendly, no bad words, stay on topic, no content creators in the chat, no pow emojis, no links, no soliciting, no promo, no blatant racism, okay? Thank you guys for watching, okay? That's what triggers when you keep putting the YouTuber's name in my chat. That's what triggers it. So it all works in unison, okay? But I appreciate you guys warning me, okay? But see, this is what I was talking about. And this is what Clarissa Cousin goes ahead and lets us know, okay? As far as Clarissa's cousin is concerned, she also lets us know that she no longer takes care of the child that she asked for Clarita to have. They got into it over a Wii game, okay? And she warned her that she would never see the child again. There's a lot more that she says, okay? She says she gave up a scholarship in order to protect Clarissa. I think she first met Clarissa when she was about 6 or 7. Obviously, if she turned down a scholarship, she was in college, okay? Or college age, right? They fell out. She also takes a deep dive, like I said, into Clarissa's contract. And yeah, y'all, you heard her say that Win Records was established only in 2022. It's a record company, okay? So the music and the boxing is tied together. That is weird. This is the real reason why I wanted you guys to go ahead and hear this, right? This is the reason why she's all of a sudden, you know, a singer, a rapper, and Papoose is tied into all of this. He holds a major position in that company. And yeah, that, you know, you got to look into that, right? But I want to also point out that in this video, her cousin did give her flowers. She gave her credit where credit is due. As a matter of fact, she said she was quite proud of Clarissa and that everything that she's done professionally. But personally, she is messy. And to me, personally, messy and conniving. Okay? This is the sentiment that I got from the cousin. Okay? She said that she left the very people that helped her get to where she is now behind. All right? She also gets into some messiness about Tony, y'all. So definitely go on over there and get into that. Okay, she says some stuff about Tony, y'all, on how she was messing with other people when they got engaged and how they fell out. Basically, the engagement ended, from my understanding, is when she linked up with Papoose. She basically hopped from man to man to man. And this is the reason why when Tony was asked to speak, I think by Geisha, remember Geisha 305 wanted to do an interview with him and he turned it down. And, you know, he was like, you know, she was like, okay, respectfully, you know, I get it. You don't want to be involved. That means you're innocent. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we got to this point. All right. You know, her ex-fiance, it seems like Clarissa likes to take other women's men. Now, I do want to let you guys in on this, is that her cousin or her sister dated Tony before Clarissa. Clarissa took Tony. I'm not sure if it was her sister or her cousin, okay? But one of her family members was dating Tony first. And this goes back to when I told y'all, or I was explaining to y'all, that it's really about Remy Ma and how she likes to take men from women. She don't want to just meet somebody that's not attached to a woman. It's all about divide and conquer, breaking them up and then getting with that man and claiming him as her own, just like she did with Remy Ma. Well, they really fell out, but she was still talking to Papoose before the fallout. Remember, Papoose and Remy Ma officially fell out in December, I think, of 2025. And remember, she had been talking to Papoose, and she said this on the Breakfast Club. Remember, I did a whole live about that. Make sure you're part of the replay gang. She was talking to him in July. She met him in July. Remember? She met him at some kind of function. Where the fuck the function? Okay? Remember, they were backstage or whatever, and she invited him to come to her fight, and she was surprised when he showed up. Now, who knows? They may have been talking and interacting with each other and hooking up way before that. But we know July of 2025, out her own damn mouth, that she had linked up, and she said that's when she met Papoose. I don't give a fuck. It was a month before. Oh, I don't give a damn if it's 6 months after. They're still married. Also, Clarissa's cousin on that Unwind with Tasha K also spoke on the current status, because she said anybody can look it up. She was like, the divorce decree is public. You can go look it up yourself. And obviously she went to go look it up, and Remy Ma withdrew something. Papoose has never followed up. This is what makes me think that they may be in cahoots together. It's not like they just wash their hands of each other. He has a whole golden child. He has a whole child under the age of 9, 8. Still a kid, like literally a kid, not a teenager, not even a tweener. This is a whole child that they have together. So do y'all think they just don't talk to each other? They don't communicate. They can't get along. And on top of that, Remy Ma is a Gemini. I gotta brag, okay? And we're good at keeping like relationships like that with our exes and stuff. Because at the end of the day, Papoose knows that he's wrong. Even though he may play this out and blame in his heart, he knows what really happened. He knows that he was wrong. He knows it. He been wrong ever since Remy Ma stepped foot in that prison cell. Okay? And that's what makes them be like, oh, you cool, you cool. We're always cool because we don't never do y'all wrong. Now we may jump on the end with our trendy ass and do what you did and try to get a little get back. That's just the Gemini in us. But we are loyal to a fault. And he knew that. And he knew that Remy Ma was loyal to him and didn't start all these shenanigans and all what he caught her in. She didn't start that until after. And just because she went to his phone and found out and blew it all up, that's not the first time she found out. I'm going to tell y'all how Geminis operate. We are always going to be 2 steps ahead. That doesn't mean we're smarter than you. Doesn't mean we're better than you. It's just the way our brains are wired. She's been 2 steps ahead of Papoose the whole time. She been found this information out. I'm letting y'all know. If she ever does a memoir or comes out and just tells the whole story, watch. She's going to say she been known. She just decided to blow up or just got fed up when she seen Clarissa's thing. She been seen it. I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. So you guys make sure you guys check that out, okay? I'm going to show you guys one more video, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here because I do have class, y'all, all right? I do have class. And just to clarify about the grounds to sue for defamation, libel, or slander requires proving a false statement of fact was published to a third party causing harm to reputation through negligence or malice. Key elements include the statement being false, unprivileged, and identified with the plaintiff, resulting in immeasurable damage or professional injury. Okay, to have valid grounds for a lawsuit, you must prove the following elements. False statement of fact. The statement must be false assertion, not an opinion, hyperbole, or joke. Truth is an absolute defense. Your case is weak. Publication or communication. The statement must have been spoken, slander, or written libel to at least one person other than the plaintiff. Identification. The statement must clearly identify the plaintiff, even if not by name, in a way that a reasonable person understands who is being discussed. Fault. The speaker must have been at least negligent in failing to check the truth of the statement. Public figures must prove actual malice, that the defendant knew it was false or had reckless disregard for the truth. 50 Cent must have known that it was false, okay, or had reckless disregard for the truth. Damages. The statement must cause real harm to the plaintiff's reputation, such as loss of income or professional standing. All right. So just to let you guys know, social media defamation. Posting a false statement on social media, such as falsely accusing someone of theft or sexual misconduct. Professional slander, falsely accusing a business owner of fraud or incompetence to clients. Okay. So just to let you know, I feel that her case is weak. I don't feel like she has a leg to stand on. All right. I really don't. I don't feel like she has a leg to stand on, guys. Let me go ahead and take this down. All right, you guys, I'm going to play you guys one more video and we are out of here. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding, and her pudding is rotten. Okay. The proof is in the pudding. And her pudding is rotten. All right? I don't know what kind of game these people are playing, but I don't know. You guys think she has a case? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to show you. I have a couple of clips from her lives that she just recently did. She speaks and touches on some things I think is important. So you guys go ahead and take a look. All right? Hold on. Oh, damn. I forgot I was cleared out. Let me just bring them up. It's right quick. I have them right here. I want to thank you guys in the chat. I might not be able to do roll call, y'all, because I do have to go. I do have a class, but I'm going to play you guys one more video. All right? I want to thank you guys. And God's chosen one, thank you so much for coming out of the bushes, love. I appreciate you. All right? Let me see. I think it's one of these, y'all. Hold on. Yes, thank you, God's chosen one, for coming out of the bushes, girl. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support behind or in front of the scenes. It's all the same. Miss Dee Dee, Pensy Lola, y'all blessed. One of my day ones. Love you, love you, love you. Mojo Shy. Okay, y'all, here goes. I can't, Chelsea Davis, I cannot do roll call right. Lorraine Davidson, I can't do roll call, y'all. I gotta go. All right. I'm gonna give y'all this and we out. Damn, where is it? They're gonna kick me out this damn class. I'm up here trying to be here. Okay, hold on, y'all. Here we go.
Stream killer. Y'all know we got Faithful coming out. I actually have Faithful out right now, the full song, but it's only for members only. Fight Hype, can you tell them how can they actually subscribe to be a member? Because I only have 5 people that subscribed, but others been saying that they wanna that they want to be a member only, but I don't even know how to direct them to do that. What does that mean? Gas is crazy, huh? Dang. I don't even look at the gas price. I just gotta get gas. Either way, I gotta go. Either way it goes, I gotta pay for my gas. I gotta get to where I'm going, where I'm getting to. Let me just, yeah, you getting off of here because you just say anything. Some folks believe anything about me that's bad. That's what really be pissing me off. That's what be pissing me off. You believe anything about me that's bad. Something that's good, you can't believe it. When I announced my $8 million deal, y'all couldn't believe it. Oh shit, you right. I'm gonna be at 900. Shit, girl, you doing math better than me. Yes, 890. I'm at 895, so then I'll be at 21, 210,900. Y'all don't think I'll be at 2,100. Y'all, we not gonna get to that today. Y'all subscribing too slow. Cards and who's like range room or gun range. It's all the stuff that he like. Okay, are we gonna take a bus ride or are we gonna, ride in a car somewhere? Rap or a song about you. Louis Vuitton shoes or Jordans, and I let whatever he picked. Basically, he got for his birthday. And then, so the song is what he got for his birthday. One of the gifts was a song. Okay. And I decided to release it on my birthday because it's my birthday and I do what I want to do. I know they were like, she got.
All right, you guys, I am out of here. I will be back with another live video. My class is about an hour and a half, so you guys make sure you guys come back. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and support the channel, y'all. Support the channel. Hold on, y'all.
That was part of my interview with Angela Yee.
Hold on, y'all.
Make sure I go watch it. Let me see. They just need to hit subscribe button on the channel. But will it make them be a member though?
Oh my God. I don't know why this is moving like this. Hold on, y'all.
I plan on opening up a gym in Atlanta. Train kids, train adults. I do.
By the way, y'all, she was talking to me. I was chin checking her about her $895, giving her the 900, and she answered me. So, girl, no, you got 100 more to go. All right, you guys, I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.